two sides of the same coin, but they require two different strategies.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing?
Via policing.
This is
but you can't always deal with violence.
Andrew Holness speaking
police.
at a conference.
Other strategies
I think it's
have to be employed,
it's
and
a
therefore we
financial
have to
conference.
turn our economic resources to deal with violence.
So I could just hear what I'm
Because
saying.
violence has a significant drag effect on our economy. Violence has a significant impact on our productivity. And therefore, as we build this caring economy, we are going to be directing public resources to treat with this issue of violence. But for the record, as I address this audience, it is important to note that homicides are down by 7.8% in 2023 relative to 2022.
Compare 23 and 22.
If we take the first 22 days of the year to represent the last 22 days of the year, if it follows through. For the first 22 days of 2024, murders are down 21% relative to the first 22 days of 2023.
Oh, wow.
All serious crimes, homicides, shootings, rape, robbery, and break-ins are down 10.7%. This is the lowest in 22 years.
Oh, wow.
So, yes.
Well, if in sales cycle,
so we're definitely having an impact
20%
on crime,
compared
where we need to now start to have an even bigger impact is on this social phenomenon, this public health crisis.
Share the live, guys. Share the live. We're going to Jamaica.
So, in moving towards that, we have strengthened legislation. There's a new Firearms Act. We have a new Bail Act. And very soon, we will make amendments to the penalties under the Offences Against the Persons Act, which will increase the mandatory minimum sentence for murder before being eligible for parole. We have greatly strengthened the capacity of our security forces. And I want to spend just a very short time to say, have you noticed that the investigative capacity of our security forces has increased
so they can't find nothing about Donnelly yet.
Significantly. They are now bringing to our courts cases that before would have gone unsolved, and they're doing it in quite a rapid way, and I want to acknowledge significant improvements in the JCF.
So if there's improvements in the JCF,
we will continue our fight against crime, and we will also broaden our focus to treat with violence. This audience will immediately appreciate the point that I'm about to make. This is not the first time that the government of Jamaica has had to bring the resources of the state to treat with violence. Jamaica successfully conquered violence in our politics. In the 1970s and 80s, violence was a significant feature of our politics. But through legislative changes, institutional changes, and partnerships, we were able to form the Electoral Commission. We made changes to the Representation of the People's Act. We put in place an ombudsman and other measures, and we have conquered political violence. We have had at least 4 elections now, and there has been no taint of political violence. So we can do it. We can conquer social violence. We can conquer intimate partner violence. We can conquer domestic violence, providing that we can come together as a country in partnership to pass the necessary laws and to make the necessary allocations for social support to ensure that our people do not resort to violence as the first opportunity to resolve conflict. So I'm confident that we will be able to treat with this issue of violence. And once we do this, we're going to see an increase in our productivity. Now, as a result of our historic low unemployment rate, we are now faced with a new challenge.
So
And was mentioned it earlier. The truth is that the binding constraint on our economic growth is no longer the availability of capital. The binding constraint on our economic growth is labor. Well, put it in another way, the binding constraint on our economic growth right now is the availability of talent. Jamaica, through its history, has exported talent to overseas, to build other countries, to support other countries' economic growth. And now, with our economy starting to show signs, we need talent.
Pay the people them, Andrew.
It is very worrying to me that I have started a school tour to start to speak directly with those students who are about to transition from high school. I can't say to them, don't migrate, because migration is important for their exposure, for them to develop the talents that they have and gain the experience. But to put a kind of thinking in their minds that they can make it here in Jamaica as well. That even if they go, they're going to come right back.
Let me stop it.
That is where your economy is right now. There's scarcely a business person that I speak to who does not say, Prime Minister, I cannot find people. Let me stick to my script because I have another engagement. You want to draw me into all kinds of...
And you draw yourself in it, Andrew.
So today I met with the Kingston Chamber of Commerce, and that was a part of the discussion. We have too long been a low wage, low growth economy. We acknowledge that. But you would also see that the government has made instrumental attempts and actions in doubling the minimum wage, engaging in a compensation review that moves a significant part of the labor force closer to market, all whilst trying to ensure that we manage wage inflation. It's a very complex equation. So it's a balancing act as we keep this economy moving forward steadily. Any erratic move can destabilize. So yes, recognize the low incentives that exist in the current wage profile of our economy, but that is changing. In our school tour, I have had to point out that growth can only take place when there is productivity increase. And every single Jamaican has to recognize their part, their role in increasing their own productivity. We have to encourage and support the development of a culture of productivity. And we're trying to support that emergence of the culture by putting in place, certainly that should come within the next 2 years, performance-based reward systems in the public service. And we encourage the private sector. I know many firms do that, but I think in this current era, all firms should have performance management systems in place. We're not taking it for granted that our young people will leave high school and automatically transition into the world of work. So we're spending almost $2 billion on the LIFT program, Learning and Investment for Transformation, under the Heart Trust NSTA. We have graduated this year 500 students under the LIFT program. They're all taken up into firms. Many of the firms are represented here. And that will ensure that there is seamless
Learning and
transition.
Investment for Transformation.
Right? That's a strategy to make sure that we don't lose
Trust.
the talent. So these are 6 farmers that we have made it possible for them to have
6
internships in firms, so that the firms can start to make deliberate connections with them to keep them here. We have the Jamaica National Service Corps, where the Jamaica Defense Force trains almost 2,000 youngsters per year. Some of them will matriculate into the JDF, but the balance the significant remainder will be available to the labor market to support technical fields that are also crying for support. So the government
I didn't know they have that.
understands the challenges that the economy faces, and we are putting in place the measures to ensure that growth continues in spite of those challenges. Now, as it relates to the stock market, I listened very carefully to Greg's both international and local analysis. And, clearly I'm not an analyst, but I think that your analysis is spot on. We pay very close attention to what is happening in the United States. And your assessment
Why they add that person on the
we are probably entering a period where rates could be stabilized and trend downwards. I think it's accurate, and we have the same perspective here in Jamaica.
Oh,
But the
that
concern
was a
for
mistake.
inflation and the damage that inflation could do here is for us of greater significance than I suspect for the United States. So we will
Not
always be very
necessarily.
cautious about inflation. We are happy to see that our inflation rate
All right, let's
is
see.
edging back into our zone.
certificate.
And we have done what is necessary to cushion prices, particularly in critical areas such as transportation. And we will continue to monitor and be ready to respond if we see any significant threatening uptick in inflation. Now, I've heard comments being made regarding the junior stock exchange and how important that is. I think it's important to remind persons that former Minister of Finance, Audley Shaw, could you say that he's the father of this? He was a big proponent and pushed very much for it, even when it was not considered to be wise to do it. It still remains our thinking. But we have to, as I said, make sure we balance everything very carefully. I know that we have already done some work on it, and I'm certain that the Minister of Finance is going to speak. I think he speaks tomorrow. I believe he will have some words to say. I didn't say what those words will be, but no, I think, as I said, after so many years of operations and it's shown good results, it could be a fillip for the stock market generally. And I think it's something we have to consider very carefully. I also think that the stock market can play a very important role in the development of our small businesses. You know, quite apart from the junior stock exchange, but the level of support you give and coaching and mentorship you give to businesses. And I think it is in that area that greater exploration needs to take place as to how government can partner with the stock exchange to help with the development of small businesses, not just from the equity side of financing it, but from the business development side. And I think, Marlene, that is an area that I'm very much open to discussions, certainly with the DBJ and yourself. So with those remarks, you have been the beneficiary of my abbreviated presentation this year. It is always a great pleasure to address this audience. It sets the tone. And I know, the market is in a little bit of depression right now. But as you have said, Gregory, it is part of the business cycle. And the market will come out of it, and the government stands ready to support in any way we can. God bless you, and thank you.
Amen.
PM, just one second, please. Yeah, we could just hold you just for 1 minute, exactly as we couldn't let you go empty-handed, okay? So,
What am I
yes,
getting?
a presentation for you.
Oh, wow, he's getting something.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, PM, thank you so much for making the time to share with us. And may we ask you to just remain standing just for a moment while the PM leaves. Thank you again, PM. A caring economy with people at the center. We welcome that.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Prime Minister Andrew.
All right. So, entertainment plays a significant role in any economy. I mean, just look at the impact our artists have had globally and the amount of...
Okay, so that's where I'm gonna end that presentation. I'm not gonna listen to all of that. So I didn't plan to come live, but I see all of them stuff there. I say, all right, I'm gonna go live real quick and fast. Also, I'm gonna talk a little bit because I have work I do still, I have my work I do. So anyway, let's just go back to talk about some things that Andrew Holness mentioned. He mentioned that murders are down when you compare last year and this year. No, he said 2022 to 23. When you compare the first 22 days of this year and the first 22 days of last year, murders are down 20%. And if I know so he said, just go back and listen. But I think that's what he said. I write it down in my book, like put it on with our exercise, with our book. Alright, so he said they're planning to come up with new Firearms Act and new Bail Act. Okay, also he mentioned that they have strengthened the capacity of the security forces and it has increased significantly, and there are other improvements that's going to happen with the JDF. So he wanted to give an applaud to JDF. He said some of those, a lot of cases are being solved, and normally some of those cases would have remained unsolved, or they would have been solved like over a longer period of time. Okay, so they're gonna be focusing on violence, and they're making allocation for social support so that people will not revert to violence to solve problems. They'll be able to know how to wonder if let me check see if my live car why me never know me never me always I do that foolishness there. Alright. Not so good. Okay, yeah. Sometimes me like live and in the middle of the live, me say, Mara, let me check in my live because me don't want over here talk to myself. Anyway, so the PM said, the Prime Minister said that they're focusing on on social support, so people are more aware of how to solve problems not using violence. Now, he also mentioned concern about the unemployment. Yeah, him saying concern about the unemployment, and they have put certain things in place for that. And he was talking about productivity because I think that was one thing he focused on in one time in the Doan speech. I don't remember what it was about. He said growth can only happen when there's productivity, right? So I mentioned in the future to have a performance-based system in the public sector, and that's where performance-based is that people are paid based on their performance. So, like some places they have teachers paid based on their performance. Like if students pass the test, certain amount of students pass the test, then they'll get a certain extra money on their pay. So that's something related to performance-based pay. He also said they set aside $2 billion for what they call, its acronym was LIFT, LIFT, and it means Learning and Investment for Transformation, and that's under the Heart Trust. And that's where he mentioned that the six farmers are given opportunity for internship. So I guess they can make connection with those businesses and all of that. I remember when I was I didn't do internship. I did, what do you call it again? Work experience. But I think internship is different because internship they can get pay. So I guess that's why that $2 billion is set aside. Also, he mentioned the Jamaica. This is called Jamaica National Service Corps, and this is where youngsters are trained, and at times they will probably, you say, train 2,000 youngsters. At 2,000, you say? Yeah, I think so. And they can they're trained by the Jamaica Defense Force. So some will go into the JDF and some will probably go into the working world. And those are the things that I remember. And the things that I wrote down, because I was not going to listen to the entire presentation, but because Mr. Sarah Andrew come up, Mr. Alright, let me just jump on it. Like a general, in a general B song, jump on. Oh, that's how when they used to do Boombox Friday. When the guys them used to jump on the rhythm. So anyway, guys, walk one. Big up on yourself. This is Lady B. Yeah, man, this is Lady B. Let me see. Since I'm already live, let me see walk one in other business. And I realized that it looked like said the clash done. It looked like said the clash done or the clash the pampas. I did hear Footer have a talk a little bit about it earlier, you know. Cause me no know, it look like saying I really know what happened either. You know? So few things I'm gonna talk about. I saw this video on from the Jamaica Constabulary Force, right? And they were addressing some situations. They were talking about mud guard on the truck. So they're saying that they're gonna start charging people. Let me get my speaker. They're gonna start charging some of the truck drivers who do not have mud guard on their trucks. Let me get my speaker so I can't hear it. Oh boy. You know, so if you put in some grades, so come off for this come here some grades to put in. I come off by at least 8:30.
mud guards are on it.
All right, so I'm gonna show you the video. So it's basically saying that some of these trailers without mud guards, they will be penalized because him going to explain the reason.
No mud guard. So right here we have a vehicle. This is a large truck that has no mud guard. Now this might appear to be very simple, but it is not simple. Because when the vehicle rotates, if you look here, there are stones in between the groove of the tires. And the truth is that the driver might not even notice when any of these pick up. And this is a high-speed highway, and so this is one of the things that we are treating with. All the owners and operators of these large trucks with attached trailers that they must ensure that mud guards are on it. Right? It is very important for safety of other road users to include pedestrians and cyclists especially. Right? We will be prosecuting for these offenses because we cannot afford to have it like this. So right here we have a vehicle.
Okay.
This is a large truck.
So what he's basically saying, those large trucks, they need to have mud guards because when the stone or anything gets stuck in the tire and it's driving, it can cause some form of accident. And for all the truck drivers in Jamaica, yeah, they are gonna be penalized. There's gonna be a penalty for that. All right, so take heed and make sure say you follow the necessary protocol as per the mud guard and the trucks. This is might be still news, but me never get to do no video with it, so let me do it right now. Russian has launched an official dirty money redeem contest. So I must say, all who want jump on the dirty money redeem, you can, well, me I go make hear from him what inside of the young man. Alright, hold on there. Let me start it over. I know everybody and their mother know why dirty money redeem is.
Yo, 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 yo. Wagwan.
Wagwan. Why pre?
Yeah. Wagwan. Wait, no, hit up on. Yo, yeah, one tally, dirty money, you don't know. Him song get free up, you know. So, they up on YouTube, check it out. Done, it's one tally.
I think me did check out that.
You see me? We fix things and everything. Big up one tally. Alright, so here we're going now. Everybody who want to be on the dirty money redeem, you want me to get the zine. We're going to run a competition, and the winner of the competition, they can get authorized. The video, I'm going to pay for a video, and put out the song officially released by Russian and whoever the artist is. So here we're going to do, we're going to pick 20 songs. We're going to pick the 20 songs. Then we're going to vote it down to 4 and make the people that vote out the 4. So one more, everybody do whoever want up on the dirty money redeem.
Oh.
With a video included,
After
everything paid for by me.
And get the best one.
You know, tag me or send to me DM at Russian or send to Quest Times official DM and tag both of you and we'll run the competition. Free video, song, everything.
Free song for everything.
Dirty money redeem. You see me? So all the youths them who on the bus,
truck
your
and
time,
car.
let's go.
Alright, so that is for the persons who want the bus, who want truck, car, or bike. You know, the music fraternity, Russian has launched a dirty money redeem competition, so you guys can participate in that. I mean, I tell you, say me here pretty than a beat Russian. Oh my God. Now, I go play a little part. Let me go get my other phone. Come on, see who they over there. Yeah, I'm gonna get the other phone. And also, I wanna show you this video, guys. Continental, y'all take that for me, for themselves forever except man. I almost know that song there now, but I don't know it fully. Continental, y'all take that for me, for some fun. Alright, so guys, for the past couple days, the place has been below freezing. Freezing temperature is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. I think Celsius are 0 degrees. And if it's below freezing, means it's below 32, like in the 20s and the teens and all of that. So for the past couple days, it's been freezing here. So I saw this video where crocodiles were frozen. The crocodile pond was frozen, and it was very interesting. I mean, that was frozen, it's frozen. And I literally learned something, that crocodiles do not hibernate. I have to listen to it again for the word, because I never write it down. There's another thing they do to adapt to the cold environment, you know? So the freezing pond and the fact that the surface of the pond was frozen, not below the surface. But it's just amazing how the man explained this, alright? So I'm going to make you hear for yourself. Because I learned something. Me never know, say, this is what happened to crocodile when they have to adapt to freezing temperatures. Hold on there, wait there. I'm bothered with the foolishness, you know. Alright. Watch this. Read.
And we have enough of a freeze here in eastern North Carolina.
Watch this.
January 21st, 2024. Welcome everyone to 2024.
This was Monday.
And we have enough of a freeze here in eastern North Carolina. We're here at the Swamp Park in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina, about 4 miles from the beach, which is pretty crazy to think about. And we've got alligators here that we take care of in the sanctuary. These are all rescues.
Not crocodile, alligator.
And their pond that they live in has frozen. It's not nearly as thick as it was a few years ago, but still pretty thick. Thick enough for these guys to do what they do, which is to stick their nose up out of the ice so that they can breathe and suspend themselves in the water. They are in full brumation right now.
Okay.
The alligators do not hibernate, they brumate. And you can see they even have their eyelids closed as a means of protection. And they're all doing the same thing here. This one's really, really good to see on how they suspend themselves. Just a really fantastic way for them to be able to survive. So you can see just the nostrils sticking out of the water. It's the only piece. And completely suspended.
What a life.
Underneath the water. Only the top layer is frozen. And it's probably about 22 degrees out right now. Got down to about 17 last night. It was freezing for a good amount of time. So we're here again at the Swamp Park here in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina. And once again, we have alligators in ice, folks. Welcome to 2024.
So it's not crocodile, guys. It's alligators. I made the wrong call. But what amazes me was the fact that he said they do not hibernate, they brumate. So they're going through a brumation process where they stuck their nose out to get air. However, their entire body is below the surface. That just kind of, you know. Oh, my computer did. That kind of just you know, give me some feedback as to how some animals adapt to the environment. All right, but anyway, right now I'm going to listen to, let me see what I'm going to do next, cause I didn't plan the live here, you know. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna listen to Kaylan mother. Kaylan mother. I don't know if you remember the incident where Kaylan was beaten by some other females, just like the situation the other day where that student was, the 14-year-old was attacked by some grown woman. But for this one, Kaylan was in a very critical condition. She barely make it. Thank God she did make it, but you know, our mother had to go through a whole lot of stress and all of that. So I saw it on the media where it's like she reached her the limit now. She can't bother no more, and she decides, all right, you know what, let me just tell them in mind. And it is interesting because, you know, sometimes we don't know what people are go through, so we just have to listen. And you know, sometimes them say if you can't say bad, if you can't say good, don't say bad. We're going to say if you can't say bad, don't say good. If you can't say good, just don't say bad. But listen to it, guys, and let me know what you think about it, you know. Let me know what you guys think. Hold on.
The nightmare starts from day one, I mean night. From day one, I mean night. The nightmare started and me one in it all. No! I mean one in it. I don't call me idiot, you don't call me fool, you don't say me a coward, you don't threaten me, you don't do everything, you don't put out hit on my head, you don't do everything for break me. I don't see me not break, I don't decide so you not stop. I got you and the embarrassment when I get. When people ask me for $40 million, when me not incur. When my picnic, I don't sick, she text sick. If she did text sick, I would order the money, that nobody wouldn't even know about it, want me take me time and do what me I do. She never sick. Nothing to do her. I want to let them go. And then I pressure me.
Wow.
The only person we are trying. The only person that is trying.
Wow.
I mean, the only one I try. And I me who not make it look like semi and shit. Who not make it look like I'm here the junker in the situation. Enough is enough. I am so sick and tired of all this situation. Me not gonna tell no lie. My cup full. I go past somebody post a clip after well look do, and then cut out the part when I say the girl them to pay, and then post it and everybody have done me, oh government, me I say government. At which point me say government to pay something? Of course me not like them assist.
So basically she's addressing some things where that was restated, but she said what them do are the people them who restated and left out something out of it. So, you know, she just advised her frustration, and I make we continue here what she have to say now.
Nobody know owe me nothing. Nobody know owe me nothing. Una get pa me nerve. Una get pa me nerve. Una de pa me last nerve. But the Bible says, you know, there are more for me than those against me. And I just feel like me I gonna talk my mind tonight, cause my cup full. I see some comment a while ago rub me the wrong way. When I see people talk about my picking some way, it'll rub me, Venetia, the wrong way. But talk about the people with teeth who much thousands of US dollars from Kaylan when all of this starts. And that's what we talk about. The people that will say them a collect money and thief who much thousands of dollars from my picnic.
Me never know say that happen.
I could have did help to do a whole heap of things for her. See, she's still there. And the doctor them yes, so can't help her right now because them say them can't manage the surgery basically, you know. They're not going to do it because it's a failure. You know how that could have did help her?
Oh, Jesus.
I realize that in other country, the victim is always victimized. The victim is always victimized. No matter how gruesome the crime, wanna find something to blame the victim. It's as if on want to see people dead. It's like on get a high after seeing people dead. But me can't tell you this. Me turn to Jesus and me go stay in a Jesus. And me go tell you this. No weapon will form against me and my two people them shall prosper. None. And every tongue will rise up against you will be condemned. Me not ask you not. Tell me I tell you that. Me tired. I am so tired. When I realize that I still have this to deal with. I still have a surgery when I look at the same $40 million when I owe you with. I same $40 million I have to go find. We take out this and check out of my picnic neck. When I realize that my picnic have a machine in our heart right now. When I have to go find, me see when I have to go find money when it to come out to take it out. Me see when I have to go find the money to take it out. Every medication, everything, you know how much time for the week my picnic a doctor? Want to know how much time? Want to know how much things she go through? Consistently? When me have to find it? And basically me not even at work? From 2020 December, a $13,000 going in the GoFundMe. People are saying me buy Benz. People are saying billions of dollars in a GoFundMe. It was there for everybody to see. It was transparent. Everybody did a look on it. Me never hide it because me can't hide GoFundMe. It was there for everybody to see. The GoFundMe, we reset the GoFundMe when we go past him soul session. I'm going to look in there now, almost $300, $200 in there. Which money? The biggest money me get a lava, give me.
Big up lava.
When she have the last two cardiac arrest and the pacemaker for going in her heart, a lava pay feet.
Big up lava over chat and laugh.
God bless everybody we donate. Everybody on every platform we donate. When you say Dana give me $1 million, Dana give me this. And $300,000 I didn't get from Dana.
Big up Auntie Dana too.
In a 1 week, we spent $200,000 on medication when she has sepsis. 1 week, me not talk about the rest of the week, I mean, and the rest of the month, you know. 1 week.
Well,
where me forget it from?
And your pressure lady.
Where must I get it? I am so tired of you all on us consistently.
All right, so that was Kaylan mother, Miss Buckley, something like that, venting about the situation. My gosh. Me don't know what to say. Me don't want to think about it. Because I don't have enough information to say. Me never know who went say something and who went do what, but that is very sad. It's very sad. Anyway, me quick go in at the me see this I go around where this lady lose control at the airport. So me no know. Me say me can't find out the information because me have one more thing me want to play. Me want to look into. Oh, this what footer I've said this evening. Footer I was talking about the war with TG and Valiant. So me don't know what the situation with it. It look like it stop or the pause or people cry cree. So let me see if we can find Let me say me can't find nothing where nobody has say about it, yeah, man, because and they know say people they cry clean in water at it. Me no know just me and sister my opinion that me no know say people they cry clean in the water Rocco Judge. Alright, so they said no, this is not about the war, this is about the situation when me hear about at the airport. NUDE woman attempt to disarm cop at let me see if Sangsters International Airport. How what the calamity are going? The police are theorizing that a NUDE Caucasian woman who was seen in a viral video. Boy, I can't show the video because I don't want YouTube go unemploy me. A viral video attempting to disarm a policeman at the Sangster International Airport. She has a mental issue. That's what they theorize. She was whisked away to the Cornwall Regional Hospital for an assessment on Tuesday, shortly after the airport incident. The woman and a female companion were about to leave the island when they got into a squabble. The police were trying to quell the dispute when one of the law enforcers was attacked by the NUDE. So how should they go somewhere and she knew? Me not understand what they go on there so. Oh, when the NUDE woman tried to disarm him, she was subsequently handcuffed and taken and transported to a medical institution, to Cornwall Regional Hospital. Mira, so, I don't know what to say. I have to go wait for more information on this here, man. Because the struggle is real over here, so. My God. I don't know what this is going in a Jamaica. Well, and it's not a Jamaican, so I'm glad. Because if I did Jamaican, you'd hear one. Lord have mercy. So now they said, boy, I'm going in at the news, you know. Now they said a man was two men. Okay, this happened in Clarendon, where they said charges had been laid against two men from a kidnapping, and the kidnapping took place in January at the Palmer's Cross in the parish, where a 31-year-old laborer, Philip Robinson, otherwise called Sean, and 21-year-old farmer called Asham Gallimore, both off Rectory Road, kind of road that Clarendon, has been charged with kidnapping of a common law. That no sound right. Anyway, robbery with aggravation and wounding with intent. So what they're saying is that in May Pen police are about 250, you know, so me not like reading car, but when they read it come like so me can't see the word them good. A man boarded a taxi with the driver and the passenger on board. When they reached the destination, the man asked to be let out and the driver did not stop. So the driver not stop the driver. I don't know if I kidnapped that or a man nap. The other passenger then brandished a machete and robbed the man of his Samsung Galaxy. Lord Jesus. The two men later took the victim to a section of River Heights, also in the parish, where he was beaten, and they threatened to kill him. Then probably say if he got tax and then thief the phone, and them are go taking 3 pints. He subsequently managed to escape his attackers, and he was seriously chopped in the process. The man reported the incident to the police and was assisted to the hospital where he was treated for his injuries. Robinson and Gallimore were taken into custody the following day after an investigation was launched and charges were laid against them after an identification parade, and they're scheduled to appear in the Clarendon Parish Court January 25th. That are 2 days from now. So those perpetrators were caught. All right. What did? So anyway, may I go see what Foota Hype have to say about the clash, and me did want to play one liquor. Me did want to play one liquor part of Pretty Done live. Boy, hilarious. Just, but I do. Let me see. Can me so come off here, so I have things to do. I have things to do. Other things to do. This is what I made today, guys. Let me show this. We should have show this quick and fast. This is what I made today. That's zucchini fried plantain, and I know cauliflower. What is that again? Let me see if I can find the video. Baked zucchini, fried plantains, and fried mushrooms. Yes, guys, this is so delicious. You need to try it. All right, let me play it again. Lunch for today, baked zucchini, fried plantains, and fried mushrooms. Yes, guys, this is so delicious. The fried mushroom tastes like liver. It tastes like fried liver or cooked liver. Alright, so anyway, make we hear what Foota Hype say about the war. I'm not going to play all of it, but I'm not going to have time for do no video tonight, so let me just go and play this real quick. Because he was basically saying, like, I don't know if him saying or know what happened or what he must say. But make we listen for hear what he must say about it.
People involved, you see me I say?
Oh, he's...
You understand me I say something me really want. I don't know if a Sean Paul call them or me I hear say some other people involved, you see me I say? Me say some other people involved and you know, some old big threat. Who's afraid of threat? Yo, sometimes I can't bother with them new youth there, man. Cause
so two rounds going in at the clash, and then we not hear nothing else. So Foota Hype is assuming some things, because him saying here say Sean Paul, he wonder if a Sean Paul call them, or you know, other people involved with them probably cannot continue with the clash, or what, you know. I don't know, maybe Babsy tell him don't do it. I don't know. But he's here trying to figure out, just like me and the other people them.
me can't. When we are dealing this thing, we have business about threat. If media pay attention to threat, Foota Hype putting up on the internet. Foota Hype now they run gone long time, man. And done with the internet long time, man. When you hear them say, I can't come to Jersey, I go Jersey about 10 times. Them say, I can't come to New York, I go New York about 50 times. Them say, LA, I can't see back LA, Sacramento, I go everywhere where them say I can't go. One time them say, I banned from Atlanta completely. Anytime I touch Atlanta, I'm dead. Atlanta, my birthday party I keep. We no threat? You must be mad. Me have to buck up and get fucked up. One hour we have to go, I'm sure of me.
You sure? I know your brother.
You get me what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we don't know if a coward, man, they can check me and me. First thing, me is a man who have tunnel vision upon what me I do. Anytime I do my thing, I focus upon what me I do. You see me, Mika, I post something, them and not even thanks me, I tell me everything good. Me is a man who have tunnel vision, I focus. I steer upon what me I do that.
But I mean,
You think say, no boy can just drop na threat and me change what me I do? You must see pussy clot mad. First thing, if your friend them say me can't go somewhere, then oh you are gonna go with my friend them then. If your friend them say, Foota Hype cannot come to this area else he's going to die. And which part you are gonna go with my friend them there? Where you not go dead? I see him, you see him. And the same for the same. We not run joke. If you say me can't go Mobi, then you can't come at town. I saw it work. I go up Mobi and attack reach me, you come at town. You have to fly through Mobi airport all the time. And you have to perform a Mobi alone. Make we see it work out. That's why sometimes I tell you, so when the youth them take up the thing, I have to wonder what their mindset there, because
That's how I clash him at talk about.
you have to plan for that, you know. And you have to plan for kill, you know. When we take up certain thing, so we have to take up certain thing, we prepared for all levels. And like gas station, we book up. If you can't pump no gas, me can't pump none. If me can't pump no gas, you can't pump none. When we book up a done rubbing down at gas station, this so where everybody go buy them bubble gum and them little gas and them little cigarette and them grab and when we book up, you better go buy where you buy and go and where you go, me buy where me buy and go and where me go. But you know what I feel like say, you can't tell me say me can't go in there, so you are going there, you know. You must be mad.
You don't know what I talk about, are they war, are they...
We don't know that style.
Are they clash me I talk about?
We
so
don't know that
let's focus
style.
on the clash.
You mad? When we have beef with artists, I want to tell my Pope where you live. Alright, I Apprentice on the beach where I go. I Larousse where I go. I Portmore Mall where I go. Most of them I don't want a girl, I still I go back road go buy 2 girls because I do it for spite. You mad? Then if me can't go nowhere, Portmore, which party I go a girl in the road? Where I go at Cherry Garden? Your house there at Cherry Garden and Waterworks. And you want to tell me say me can't go to Portmore? You must be mad. You're sick in head. You live in Narbrook. I want to tell me when me can't go, when me can't go. You live in my yard. When me run up and down and I shoot bird. You must be crazy. You must be out of your mind. So we see some man I post video say which part and which part man can go. You mad? Then if your friend them do that, them not like you. Cause if your friend them attack me, them not like you, you know. Cause you have to come at town and you have to go Mobi. Every art, Mobi and town are two of the most prolific parish them where when you have the music you have to go. So TJ have to come at town, Valiant have to go Mobi. So they have to leave the physical part out of it. And you must have music.
Right.
You see me? And the music nothing stop. The war nothing done already. Me still I look for the 2 war song them on the 30th of January in a Bridget. Speaking
luck
about
with that.
war song. You know the review is showing up. And Tony Mataran send me one song. Say him a the God of war. And he never really want to do no song, but I'm going to bust some people at people. I don't hear what the song I say yet. I don't know what it's about. But we're going to review the song of Tony Mataran, God of War. If you like the song, put up fire emoji. If you don't like it, type the word rubbish. Mataran.
God of War.
Hold on, hold up.
God of War.
Alright, so that was Foota Hype giving his insight on why the war stopped, but he is very optimistic because he's saying that January 30 is looking for the next 2 song or the next song or the next series of the Clash. So make we wait and see to know what go on. But anyway,
Featuring Renee 630.
this is his review show. I'm not going to do all that. But then I saw this video where the Bob Marley movie is already premiering in Jamaica. Mirror. I see this video where the what am I name again? The commissioner is going to the movie. which is premiere in Jamaica. Today me see it. And me get excited. Me I say, "Mara, when it a go premiere in America?" That's Anthony Anderson. Anthony. I know Anthony Anderson. Why name? Anderson. You know, never Anthony. Me have to check. They say he's going to the Bob Marley One Love premiere. So oh we not premiere up here. That is not fair. That is not fair at all. Alright, let's see what else I can do. One more thing, because I come off of this about 8:30. Let's see what else I want in a Jajaland. Taraji P. Ends. I go do some international stuff, you know. Come and say he's the marine type. He's the marine type. So comments on Jennifer Nick Cannon find this great. It's crazy that his ex-wife twins are becoming teens this year. Monique speaks on Steve and accuses the Wayans family of stealing her joke. May I go do some international stuff on my channel. Anyway, me listen to this real quick. Some cussing from Pretty Dan. May I go listen to some, right?
The people ever work for rubbish, little or nothing. I big name they want. The whole
So right now, Pretty Dan a tear down Ramesh. Cause we know Ramesh was mentioned in the he was mentioned in the clash indirectly, so he became a hot topic. So Pretty Dan was talking about him. Boy, if you don't know what listen to this, so don't go watch what other video, cause trust me, this is very hilarious.
look how you sound. You sound like the biggest and the vocalists and the like you. Look how you sound. You sound like the biggest and the vocalists and the careless. Look how young mother. As a big old woman like
no,
you. Just so.
This is not about Ramesh. This is about Chanel Muir mother. I never know that Chanel Muir mother says it. Me say me can't get no information. I know Ramesh the part about Chanel Muir mother says something. Me no know what. But Tanya Stevens had the live, you know. Tanya Stevens live. She did live yesterday already. She live today again. Now who this? I don't know them are people, yeah. How this they say dead over pink wall, you know. How would this dead? Me see them a pour out condolences. How would that? Jafra shared why Briscoe was allowed to smoke and TJ wasn't. What do you mean by that? Why he never edit those parts of the video on both episodes. Oh yeah, because he went tell TJ say no smoking when TJ went not take out his where? Is it that? Yeah, I not watch the part there. But I don't know if I the same thing them I talk about. What is Capleton music? How will this Capleton perform? But me, I go steam some cabbage now. Ah, who this they are the one look, Mira. Prince Harry embraces Ziggy Marley at the premiere of the One Love at Carib 5 Theatre. Mira, then a big things are going on, so man. Wow. You know what I'm glad say? I'm glad say they premiere at Jamaica first. Because when you think of it, sometimes some people, Mira, Babsy Grange did that. A big things, man. Who this? Bob Marley said, I am so happy. Oh, them here. How about this? Nossa. Boy, that part of Cat Williams' interview went viral. Let me play.
I don't want to have. Because I know how blessed I am. If I look at it, I got it. I wake up in the morning, no matter where I am, I don't need nothing. Whatever I need is right around me. And whatever I don't have, it's only just because I don't have it. It's not because I can't get it. All I got to do is want it, and it belongs to me. When I see...
So what go on, people? How this?
Bananas are the best fruit for quick energy. Cucumbers are the best fruit for your skin. Pineapple is the best fruit to increase testosterone.
Or them have a competition with Continent. What me I go eat now? I go steam some cabbage. I probably have to go do some more. 71 years young and packing. But I have to go do some exercise, you know. What is? Quinoa pancake. I never know say could I make quinoa pancake. Oh, she wash the quinoa and then she wash it, strain it, add the ingredients and blend it. Remember, I forgot try that. $15 of protein. I forgot try that. What can I put in there? Probably vanilla. No, them other something. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like, drop a share. And if you are new, subscribe. This is what I do most of the time. Sometime in the middle of making a video, I must just start see what else I go on. Oh, I have a watermelon. I go cut up the watermelon there. What is they use make ice cream? What is? I use coconut milk ice cream. Coconut milk. Ah, what that? A peanut butter? I want no coconut milk ice cream. That look like peanut butter. Drift. Wait, she come back. Rosie is back. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and let me know what you think about what Andrew Holness said about certain things that he said would be implemented. Also, drop a like, drop a share if you're new to the channel, and you know, in the comment, let me know what's the coldest temperature you have ever experienced, because we saw where the alligator them or a crocodile, one of them, were in frozen water and they were brumating. I learned a new word today, brumate. Brumate? They were going through brumation, so not hibernation, but brumation. And that's one way they adapt to the environment when it's too cold. Anyway, big up on yourself. Me I go and scroll through see if I can find a recipe for a recipe. We probably can roast some stuff. We probably can roast some, let me can roast some. We have a butternut squash. We have zucchini. We have some broccoli. When I can just put some of that in the oven. Anyway, bye.